Hi guys. That was crazy. I was sitting here getting ready to start the video, start recording, and I decided I would get a big drink of water before I started. As soon as I finished the water and set the cup down, my video auto started. So, I'm guessing that's my guides. Sunday. It's kind of a quiet day. It's absolutely gorgeous where I am. It is warm, like unseasonably warm. Beautiful, little overcast today. Um, and I actually slept in today. So by the time I got out and about, it was quiet. It was like shockingly quiet out. I'm trying to light my Palo just so I can do a little swipe here. Affirmation for the day. God prospers me now. That's kind of like my desperation affirmation. If I have like a bill coming up and I'm like, I don't know if the money's gonna come and pay this bill on time, and yeah, so I just, God prospers me now. God prospers me now. It's an easy one to remember. It's a powerful one. It's not an I am, but it's powerful anyway. Okay, Palo's good. Incense is going. What else? Okay, so God prospers me now is the affirmation. The self-care card for the day is patience. Be patient. Be willing to pass up good for great. And I cannot agree with that more. I really cannot agree with that more. Be willing to pass up good for great. Yeah. The word of the, oh no, let's see. I guess I normally do the message. This is Archangel Metatron. I am your link between heaven and earth, between your humanity and your divinity. I am here to help you heal the conflict between your heart and mind. Feel me in the stream of your thoughts and feelings. In unity, there is love. So the archangels are busy today, and they're with you. And the word of the day is freedom. You are free. In Osho, they have a really good, oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't pull my runes. But in Osho, I'm going to pull the Osho thing real quick, because I think in Osho, it's understanding. But, oops. I'm having difficulties with this wood burning thing. Let me see. Understanding. So, I like the way they talk about freedom in the Osho. And if you're not familiar with Osho, where in the heck are you? Understanding, conditioning, innocence, completion, breakthrough. Understanding, it's the page of water. 62. Anyway, Osho Zen Tarot. I carry this in my store. I'll put the link down below. And these are really good cards for working on your own spiritual journey. And the other ones that are really good for working on your is the Thoth. And these I have in the store as well. So you can get both of those decks, and I'll put that in the link below too. So 62 was what I was looking for, right? And 62 is you are out of jail, out of the cage. You are open. You can open your wings and the whole sky is yours. All the stars and the moon and the sun belong to you. You can disappear into the blueness of the beyond. Just drop clinging to this cage. Move out of the cage and the whole sky is yours. Open your wings and fly across the sun like an eagle. In the inner sky, in the inner world, freedom is the highest value. Everything else is secondary, even blissfulness and ecstasy. There are thousands of flowers, uncountable, but they all become possible in the climate of freedom. Yeah, seeds. And then it has like a little commentary about the card, but it's just about the picture. The picture is very pretty. Here's the picture. Okay. So freedom. Yeah, you are free. All you have to do is realize that you are not. A lot of times, we get into these states of mind like we're chained to things. We're chained to our jobs. We're chained to our families, or we're chained to a certain way of being or a certain way of showing up, and that is just not accurate. It's just not accurate. You're free, and like they say, even prisoners have free thoughts. So even if you are in a situation of confinement, you do have a certain amount of freedom. So the Angelarium card. Angelarium for the day, the Oracle of Emanations. This as well in my store. It is Material. Material. Material, I think it is. This is the Angel of Rain. And it says, Material's touch is felt, seen, and heard. His presence is heavy, filling the air, saturating the ground. Material is heralded by thunder clapping through the sky, signaling change and shift. There is a great migration coming, and its arcs like lightning. Yeah, I feel change. I feel change. The potentiality from one body is moving to another, a precarious transference, a swift communion like the arrow taking its target. Awareness is paramount for the journey. Don't try to create an outcome for your future. Be in the moment. Let the rain fall where it may. A fortune, the signs are a fortune, a cup, and an arrow. So if you see those signs, think about Material. And yeah, be open to whatever may come. Okay, so I need to pull my runes. This is my rune bag. Of course, this is every set that I make, with the exception of alphabets. Alphabets I just got listed. Anyway, that's the whole sets. That's all of the sets. 10 or 11 sets. got? What do we got? We got some alchemy, an archangel number. So archangels are strong today. And a rune stone, and I think it's the rune for joy. Oh, and then here's the dice. So if you ended up getting, this is the whole set of dice. All of the dice. I think. Yeah, the only thing that's not in here is alphabets. And when you order a set, they come in a black bag like this. So this is actually the alphabet set, I think. You either get a black bag or a brown bag. Yeah, this is alphabet set. And the alphabet set I just listed on the webpage, and it comes with vowels. And to be really effective, you need probably 2 or 3 sets to really get some good divination out of them. Okay, so the read for today is, I have no idea. I have no idea. I think it's along the same lines as yesterday. Pretty close energy. We got some crappy stuff coming up here in the near future. We've got the devil energy. But shoot. So the situation that came up is there's no offer of money. So I don't know if these people are trying to find jobs or this person, whoever this is, or if this is like they've offered somebody like because we've seen this a couple times where they want to offer somebody like a business partnership, but they have no intentions of actually doing anything in the business. It's kind of like, hey, I have this great idea and I want you to help me with it. And then you take off with it and you do all the work and they sit back and do nothing. Yeah, that's kind of the energy that we've been picking up. So I don't know if maybe they offered somebody something and the person did not take the offer. I'm thinking that is what it is. And they're having a very difficult time being happy because they're broke. They're struggling. So it shows that there's some situation in the subconscious where they think that things that they are seeing are not as they appear. So like things look better than they appear. So I don't know if that's maybe a business that's, that they were supposed to get a job from or something, and they're thinking, well, this place is busy, there's people going in and out, there's a lot of stuff going on, everybody's like doing stuff, why won't they offer me a job? It's that kind of an energy type thing. In the past, it shows it's the Page of Cups, but which would be like a kind, caring, heartfelt type new beginning. So it would be like an offering, of somebody, I don't know, somebody wanting to, talk to you or get to know you, a first type thing. But this is not good. This is actually in reversed, and it shows chaos confusion, clouded judgment, failure, wrong decisions. So it's like somebody had a thought that they would offer a cup of love to someone, or that somebody might offer a cup of love to them, and that didn't happen. And then in the intention, what this person intends to do is to give somebody no attention. For some reason, it's like they're paying no attention. My intention is to pay no attention to you. So we got intention and attention. Maybe it might be a cycle closing. It might be somebody trying to avoid something coming to an end, which that's what it looks like it is, because we've got in denial, refusing to accept, not time for separation. So there's a lot of looks like somebody, it's actually, I think it's probably somebody, this is also holding on. This is, things look better than they appear, but it can also be holding on. And that's coming up in the subconscious, and I'm thinking with all these cards, not time for a separation, withdrawal, loneliness, abandoning something, giving up, feeling dejected, release, inner turmoil, strange dreams, repressed emotions, blocked intuition. It's kind of like this person, there's something's coming to an end and they don't want it to end. But it doesn't look like they have it to begin with. So I'm not really sure why they think they can stop it. Yeah. So, oops. Something coming to an end that they don't want to end. And then so I'm going to guess that it's either a job or a relationship, possibly. Let's see if I can get. I don't know. This might not be letting go, because it shows living beyond your means, hustling, dependence, deceit, pointless hard work, errors, setbacks, tension, no success, home conflict. So I'm going to go to things are not as they appear, or things look better than they appear. So somebody maybe is thinking about maybe the job market, maybe politics, something that they're focusing on looks better than it actually, they think it looks better than it actually is. So I don't know, like maybe somebody that they know is really like, up, happy, excited, positive, and they're in a negative headspace. They're in like a bad place, and they think that this person is faking it, maybe because they're in a good mood. Maybe they're always in a good mood. Maybe that's the way they are. And then I'm going to take these because I want to look at this. In the near future, we've got the devil. And uh, I want to dig into this devil and see why. Why do we have the devil? Is it somebody doing devilish deeds, or is it them, I don't know, them having the devil? I don't know. So, yeah, we'll look at the devil. But yesterday was the same thing. Yesterday was the same challenge was being happy. So it's somebody, one of you probably, that are having a hard time being happy. And I'll tell you right now, happiness is a choice. It doesn't matter if you're broke, doesn't matter if you're, does not matter. None of it matters. None of it matters. You are either happy or you're not. And I know that sometimes it's really hard to be happy, to be in a happy place. But for every situation that you're in, there are hundreds or thousands of people or hundreds of thousands of people who have it 10 times worse than you do. Like being in a bad mood when you live in Florida and watching what's happening in North Carolina. Those poor people. Somebody's always got it worse than you. And if you are, and I'm not saying settle. I'm not saying that you you don't strive, you don't work to get out of whatever situation is making you unhappy. I'm just saying look at the positive side of that situation, because it could be worse. Usually it can be worse. And work to get out of the situation. It takes work. It does. That just reminded me of that story about God. I sent you a boat. God, why didn't you help me? Well, I sent you a boat and you didn't. I sent you a raft and you didn't want that. Was some guy sitting on his roof talking to God about, and the guy kept saying, no, God will save me. God will save me. Yeah. So, sometimes there's things that are offered that don't look like the thing that you want, but they actually are. And you need to notice them, be grateful for them, and do what you can do. But you know what? Nobody's going to do it for you. You have to do it yourself. Okay, so the devil. Let's look at the devil and see what's going on here. Because I'm not really sure what's going on here. Well, that's interesting. Oh, that's really interesting. So this is somebody who, it's a partnership with someone. Double energy. Okay, so in the past we have a Queen of Swords who is cold-hearted, bitter, ruthless, and lacked empathy. Then we have generational wealth, old money. Then we have, again, things appear to be better than they are. And in the what to do, it's marriage, unity, balance, energy, soulmates, connection, passion, sex. Oh, you know what? This is somebody getting in a relationship that they don't want to get in a relationship. Okay, so we are in the same energy as we were yesterday. This is a person who, this is a person who is trying to keep somebody. It was masculine energy yesterday. I think it's masculine energy today. It is somebody, it's a masculine energy who's trying to get somebody to not get into a relationship or get any support, any love, any, they don't want this person, and I'm going to assume that it was their past partner. But if this is a past partnership, it wasn't worth all this. It wasn't worth all this. Okay. The Page of Cups upside down is not worth all this drama. So I don't know. Maybe this person who was giving that amount, because we also have the King of Cups over here, which is coldness, moodiness, manipulation, a weak man, a liar, an overreactor. You know, it's somebody it's a guy who's like overly emotional or uses his emotions to try and fake people out or trick them. He's supposed to be a leader, but he sucks at being a leader. So there you go. Yeah. So what to do? Double energy, partnership. Partnership, unity, love, marriage, balance, soulmates, connection, passion, and sex. This is if I can't have her, even though I'm not really sure I want her, you can't have her either. I don't want you to have her. I don't want anybody to have her. I don't even want her to think that she is a person who deserves love. That is what this is. This is somebody who's trying to keep a contract with somebody that doesn't exist anymore. Doesn't exist. And that would explain freedom. Okay? You're free. You're free to do whatever you want to do. Nobody can make you stay in a relationship for any reason if you don't want to be in that relationship. If you are already out of the relationship, you are not seeing this person, stay away from them. Stay away from them. They're not going to change. Stay away from them. Do not even talk to them. Don't entertain it. It's not worth it. If you are in a relationship now and you're breaking up, same thing. Get your business done and stay away from them. There is no good to come from this. Okay. So in the what to do category, God, what to do? Okay, this person, what to do is wait. What are they waiting for? They're in hangman energy, which is waiting, suspension. Oh, okay. So they're they're waiting. This is terrible. Okay, so we've got painful endings, betrayal, crisis, grief, depression, a negative outcome, feeling crushed, victim of circumstances, the Tower, total destruction, ruin, crisis, revelation. So this person has something in mind for this, and we've known this. We've seen it over and over and over again. It looks like it's something internet based. It looks like they're this person is trying to discredit or make this person that was in their life seem crazy, make them seem insignificant. They don't want, they're very vengeful. They're playing out some kind of a revenge thing on this person, and they're trying to stop this person from progressing in any way, shape, or form. Instead of focusing on their own lack of progress or progress themselves, I don't understand. You're not going to get anywhere if you're focusing on other people and what they're doing. You're never going to gain. You have to ignore everyone, especially anyone that you don't have respect for or you don't have love for. Ignore them. Ignore them. Ask them to go away. Focus on your own stuff, especially right now. That is what the universe wants. The universe wants you to focus on you. You or your projects, your things that you're doing. They want you to focus on the good and the positive and the happy, not on this. Look at this. Who wants to be around this? Really? Who wants to be around this? I don't. I do not want to be around this. Okay? This is gross. I want to be around I want to be around this. And honestly, this and maybe this. Okay, these two. This is what I want to be around. So you kind of have to decide for yourself. You know, if you like that energy, then by all means, go for it. This person is going to cause, look at what it says on the side. You probably can't see it. Disruption. This person is going to cause a big to-do about something that nobody gives a crap about except for them. Okay, and then in the environment, what is going on in the environment? Because they have a new beginning, a new offer. So it looks like somebody was on their path. They were following their path, and now they are winning at all costs, fighting back, surrendering, resentment. So I don't know. Maybe this is fear of change, tired, lack of planning, lack of confidence, and giving up. So are they offering this to this person they want to destroy? No. No. Maybe it's somebody in the environment that they're offering it to. It's not being offered to the person. It's not a new offer going to the person that they want to destroy. It's somebody is offering money. Maybe they're paying somebody. That's what it is. They're paying somebody to do something. Lack of planning, playing it safe. Oh my. They are, because I've got the King of Wands in reverse, which is a selfish, controlling, and abusive person. And I've got the Lovers in reverse, which is just a bad partnership in general. Or there might be another person here. Okay, so they're either paying somebody to do something to this person, or they're paying somebody in their environment to maybe go away. That's possible. it's possible that they're paying somebody to go away. But I'm thinking that it might be more that they're paying somebody to do something to this person, or many people, because there's a lot of people here. In this when I start pulling confirmation cards, there's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 people. So maybe they're paying people to help them carry out their plan, their destruction plan, their thing that they want to do to put this person away. Now, there is a King of Pentacles here, and this King of Pentacles is in their greatest hopes and fears. And the King of Pentacles is very wealthy, businessman. He is very practical, pretty conservative. He knows how to spend money. He knows what to spend money on. He likes to work. He likes to work and he likes to spend money. And this guy might be the one they are, yeah, legacy, inheritance, contribution, old money, tradition, family wealth, security, accumulation, and joy. Conservative, frugal, security, control, stability, materialism, possession. Yeah, the King of Pentacles is all about the material. So, and then it shows in the future, where did I see that? Seems like I saw the Queen of Swords in reverse somewhere else. Anyway, this is they're hoping that this guy ends up with a Queen of Swords reverse, maybe. Which is a very pissed off woman. Very pissed off, very angry woman, and cold-hearted. So this person might be in competition with this King of Pentacles. And that might be for this woman, for this person. For this guy, there wasn't much. There wasn't much love there. It wasn't that great of a relationship. There was a block, a lot of blocks actually. Possibly a third party. Possibly lying, cheating, stealing. Anyway, the outcome of this situation is a lack of leadership. So I am thinking, fulfillment. Yeah, so this person, and it's an Empress. Okay, so it's an Empress that they are trying to destroy. It's an Empress. The Empress came in the incoming energy, in the outcome. And they are looking for fulfillment. And what they want is, obviously this Empress leads with something, or leads with something. So business owner, possibly, teacher, something along those lines. It does show working with hands and some bad financial stuff in the ending, but it looks like this woman who is an empress. Now, the empress is somebody who embodies um, all the queens. So it would be somebody who has accomplished or become all of the queens. Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, and Queen of Cups. So the Empress, and you don't mess with an Empress. You really don't. You don't mess with an Empress. Um, even the Emperor doesn't mess with the Empress. So it looks like they are attempting to tear down whatever it is this Empress has built, because this King of Pentacles is making a move toward the Empress. And they don't want that to happen. That would be fulfillment. So they're trying to knock this Empress off of her pedestal, to make sure that she does not fulfill her role as a leader, which would make her ineligible or undesirable to an emperor, which is probably this King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles, Emperor. Yeah, that's the story. And they have a plan. They've had a plan all along, except the plan kind of seems to keep changing, because I think this has been going on for 6 months, maybe more, that I've been seeing this. And obviously, nothing has happened, because we're still seeing it. So I don't know that it's really all that big of a worry or a concern. It looks to me like somebody who doesn't have the energy to pull off the thing that they're wanting to pull off. They just keep thinking about it and thinking about it and thinking about it. Well, how much energy does it take to think up some dastardly thing that you want to do to somebody? And how many people sit around and think up horrible things they want to do to people just because they're pissed off at them, or they're mad at them that, they're getting ahead or they're doing better than them, but they're still sitting there thinking about it. And a lot of this, I mean, there's two things out here that are major three. There's 3 cards that are major arcanas. Major arcanas are long-term effects, things that are taking some time to get done. God prospers me now. And the minor arcanas are short term, and this is short term. This is 90% of this is short term. There is not heavy with major arcanas in any way, shape, or form. I think possibly this person or this group of people just likes to sit around and thinks of ways that they can interfere with somebody's life, even though they have no intentions of actually doing it. And that is really common in the world these days. Not the meanness is not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is people thinking things and never doing anything about it. People think stuff all the time. They just sit in one place and they think, or they're doing things and they're thinking. And mental stimulation, overload, because they don't actually intend to put any effort into accomplishing what they're thinking about. The first step is the idea, and then the second step is the intention, and the third step is actually doing something about it. And these people are not doers. These are not successful people. Okay? Successful people think of an idea and they get to work and they get it done. And it isn't in this energy. Okay? It's in this energy. And they enjoy what they're doing, and they know that what they're doing is going to bring happiness and joy and pleasure to many people. This group or this person is in this energy, and all they want to do is screw things up. But that's all they want to do. They just want to screw things up. They don't actually want to do anything about it. They don't actually want to. It's like this, okay? They're offering money. Why? Because you can't figure out how to pull off your own little game here? Seriously, why would you do that? Why would you pay somebody to help you or to fulfill your dream of destroying someone? It's really a waste of time. Think of things that will improve people's lives, make people happy, make people enjoy something, and not enslave them at the same time. And you will be successful. And you will be on God's side, not the devil's side. And you will live a happy, healthy life. And you won't be a loser. You won't be like sitting around thinking about how you're going to destroy somebody, but you never actually can pull it off. You can never actually, you can't actually do what you're thinking about. You're just fantasizing about the destruction that you want to cause. Everybody knows it. It's been going on for how long now? Okay, so we have I'm pretty sure this is an alchemy. Alchemy, which means that somebody's doing some manifestation work. There it is. Still. I think it's still. Still. Disintegration, reintegration, inner alchemy, hermetism, symbolism, offering profound framework for self-transformation, spiritual growth, and inner evolution. And then we have number 44, which is the number 4, I think, Archangel Raphael. Abundance, blessings, trust, inheritance, patience. Hey, we got patience earlier. Focus, actualization, loyalty, solid reputation, and the archangels. Number 44. And then we have the rune, I believe. Wunjo. Wunjo. Please, comfort, harmony, prosperity, reward, success. You do not need anybody. Peace, pleasure, self-worth, joy, and serenity. Happy results, harmony, and prosperity. So yes, joy. I think I thought it was joy, but yes, prosperity, success, and comfort, and all that kind of stuff. And you do not need anybody. You don't need anybody. You don't. You definitely don't need anybody like this. Okay, and then the Black Moon Astrology card for today is solar eclipse number 44. Okay, so the archangels are big here. I wanted to look too. The only numbers that come out today are 19, 17. Oh no, 19, 12, 15. So 4. So this 10, 11, 12 would break down to a 3. 15 would be 6. 19 would actually be 2. 19, 1 and 9. No, 1 and 9 is 10, which is actually a 1. And then 10, 21. 21 would be a 3. So 3s are kind of dominant, but 44, definitely. 3s are creativity, groups, growth, triplicity, expression, expansion of an idea, growth, first stages of completion. Oh, and we have a 3 up there, which is the outcome, which is lack of leadership, which is what they're trying to get this person into. They don't want it. They don't want this person leading anything. But I'm not so sure that they're right, because this person is happy and they're not. so who's right? I mean, if the person who's happy has to be right, right? Or they're doing something right. All right, solar eclipse, revolution. Revolution is actually something that starts in individual hearts. I'll tell you what. This could have something to do with government or... no, I don't think it does. But we need some revolution. We need people to get fired up these days. This card spells out change. Eclipse, both solar and lunar, are the earliest forecasting tools used in astrology. Through these dramatic sky events, the ancients understood major transformations were about to happen. And since these eclipses looked so dramatic, ancient people greatly feared them. Since during an eclipse, the sun and moon give the impression they disappear, the ancients associated eclipses with serpents they believed were devouring the lights in the sky. From this, the ancients formed the idea of death and rebirth, which is what eclipses are all about. In other words, when it comes to eclipses, something has to die for better things to be reborn. In the case of a solar eclipse, the effects are longer lasting. The solar eclipse occurs during the new moon, when the sun and moon are in opposition but perfectly aligned. For a brief time, the moon obscures the sun, blocking it from view. In essence, this is a blackout and means we must focus on what is directly in front of us. Usually, a change or a shock is in store, which may not be welcomed, but is necessary to move us forward. When the solar eclipse card turns up in a reading, you can expect swift changes that end one chapter and start a new one. You may have felt something would eventually happen, not having recently paid much attention to the situation. Then you're presented with a shock or a jolt, and you're reeling over the sudden change. The upheaval takes away what has been familiar and safe so that you can embark on new territories or even ventures to a strange new terrain. But it will be daunting. Don't tell me that these people are actually going to do something. It's possible. These events may seem like negatives at first: a divorce, the end of a relationship, being forced to move, or even losing a job. Eclipses tend to affect relationships foremost. However, so you may soon see stressors and upsetting changes in the rational supports you have counted on. For whatever reason, these may be taken away, either for the time being, but perhaps permanently. So the only thing you can count on is that your life will go through a complete rearrangement of sorts. The energies are saying that it is necessary to be cruel before being kind. But eclipses are not always about the downside. Instead, you may find yourself having to dive in, change something, fix something, or create something you hadn't really thought of, but will work out brilliantly. This that ends up transforming your life all the ways you've hoped for, maybe beyond your wildest imaginings. All in all, when the solar eclipse card turns up, it implies you are being forced to make a decision and act on it. There will be no stepping away from it, even though you may not have been consciously aware of just how much certain issues were not working. It's time to look ahead and finally resolve what has held you back. Now is the time to begin anew. Start the new chapter in the book of life. The solar eclipse card in brief: rapid change of direction or life path, sudden rising to sudden challenges, changes in job or residence, major adjustments in home and family situations, breaking old patterns, being pushed in new directions, self-mastery, working with the shadow, feeling lost, being in the dark, facing what needs to be faced, willingness to reinvent, being thrown off balance, then finding your balance once more, a shakedown, starting a new path, being zapped into awareness, becoming present, being required to awaken, being no longer able to rely upon the familiar. The corresponding tarot card is the Two of Wands, which I think is about leadership. Oh, you know what? I was thinking this was the Two of Wands. This is actually the Three of Wands in reverse, which is your ships aren't coming in. Your ships are not coming in. I mean, it's kind of close to the Two of Wands, but it's actually the three. And uh, it's kind of the same. Kind of the same. They're trying to stop leadership, but this is somebody trying to stop somebody's ships from coming in. The key ideas are crisis, change, divorce, dissolution, breakdown, buildup, and relocation. So, this devil energy in the front is kind of unsettling. But you know what? I'm a little tired of this energy personally. I wish these people would just get on with it and do whatever the hell it is that they're going to do. I mean, how long can you possibly think of something? You know, maybe that's why there's financial issues. Maybe because it takes them too long to make a decision. Takes them too long to actually act on what they're trying to do. Now, I don't really want them to act on anything because I think they're doing something really bad to somebody. But the point is, get your energy, change your energy, or do something. Stop. You know, this person needs to stop sending this negative energy out into the universe. That's what needs to happen. And we need 10 people to combat this negative energy with positive energy so that they are not successful. So that their bad energy, um, their bad thoughts, their bad thinking, their devil crap, their materialism, their greed, all of that stuff is overshadowed. So if you have, and I'm pretty sure you probably do, I think probably everybody does, has somebody in their environment that is like that. Cut them off and change your way of being to being extremely positive so that you combat or balance out that energy. That's really what the world needs right now. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. Seriously, we need positive energy. We need loving energy. We need as much positive and loving energy as we can possibly come up with. So, any of you people who are of um, the positive are in the light and aren't seeing like everything as dramatic and falling apart, if you can muster it, put out as much love and as much kindness and as much compassion as you can possibly put out. Love and blessings.